All right, so we have a 2022 Camry tow-in. Doesn't move basically, and I'm gonna show you. In reverse, moves great, moves fine. But when we put it in drive here, and I'm gonna let it go, and I'm accelerating. I'm at 2,000 RPMs already. Yeah, this transmission's cooked. So we're gonna go ahead, replace transmission. I believe this was non-VSA, so it is gonna be 12 hours is what I quoted, CP. And they approved 12 hours to replace the transmission CP, which is great. So we're gonna go ahead and start that one in this video. If you guys like it, like, comment, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Real quick update before I keep going. Went ahead and took off the throttle body. There's like a bracket here that I took off that holds that. That way I could get to that 12, that 14 for the starter bolt, and that 17 is right here. We're just taking out the starter right now, so that 14, one more 14, and the 12 that connects to the battery. We have the trans bolts off from the housing, so 2 17s, 14, and another 17 right here. Now I went ahead and took off the one bolt for the engine mount on this side, so that way when I drop it, it'll drop the bracket and the subframe won't drop the actual mount. So that'll be the last thing I'm going to do for top side is going to be this bolt here. bungee cord right here, and I'm gonna hold it onto this bracket here. That way when I drop the subframe, the power steering, especially because it's electric power steering, it's really gonna be really heavy. So I might even have to get ratchet straps after. It might look sketchy. When I bring the subframe down, don't worry guys.
It's connected right here. You want me to take it off?
Disconnected.
Oh, it is not.
Yeah, it's disconnected. You're gonna move the same thing here. Disconnected here. Yeah.
There it is. You want me to maneuver the link around the?
Yeah, exactly. But I can see the part of the part.
All right.
Cool. And then we just drop it straight down. Okay. Guys. Thank you guys.
Welcome, bro.
Oh shit, this shit. Yeah, we gotta be careful with this line. We gotta be careful. Oh, cooling in my face. And down she goes. Cheers, boys. Cheers down. This light on. Alright guys, we're basically on the last thing here, which is gonna be when the transmissions, I like to do a temperature adjust. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take out any fluid. We'll go ahead and kind of like measure how much fluid comes out. I like to put around 5 quarts back in. And then what we're gonna do is, depending on the spec, we'll run it about like whatever degrees it's saying. So whether it's 70, 40, 120 Fahrenheit, depending on what the specification is for the transmission, we'll put it on that. And then once it hits that target range, then we'll go ahead, we'll drop this down and we'll let it trickle until it stops. Once it stops, then we know that basically whatever is in there is the correct amount. That's basically how we're gonna do the temperature adjust. So let's go ahead and do that. And then after that, we can basically start the car, let it run, and then should be done. Let's get it. Just taking out the horn fuse, because sometimes when you connect the battery on these cars, the horn likes to come off, depending on the alarm system. And it is kind of annoying, so it's very embarrassing when you can't turn it off. So it looks like when we do the adjustment per specifications for this one, it looks like fluid level adjustment temperature, you want to be between 95 and 113. Moment of truth. There's no codes, no nothing, we're chilling. So remember, the reverse was okay, it was the drive. Hey, let's get it. Beautiful. I wonder if the mic stayed connected throughout the whole, it did. I was trying to find it. Hell yeah, boys. She works, she actually works. All right, I'm gonna go at test drive and that'll be it for the video. Hell yeah, boys, if you guys like it, like, comment, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.